Hey, Truth Seekers, and welcome to Truth Seeking Tuesday. It's Tuesday, April 19th, 2022, and I'm just lying here at 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon, me and the puppy, and I'm just relaxing, and I'm just thinking about the, I guess the only way I could explain it is um, mental illness, or just straight haterism or infatuation. I don't know. Maybe it's infatuation. It might be infatuation. It could be that. But to be infatuated with someone or totally obsessed with someone that you don't know, it could be a scary thing. You know, it's very daunting for me for a lot of these individuals. I had an encounter because, like I said, I have a trade. I also have degrees, and sometimes I flip back and forth between doing my trade and doing my working my college educated degree. It's my choice. When you have options, you can do those things. Anyway, um it's very disturbing to me, and I'm not even gonna put this woman's name out here because she knows who she is. She came up on where I do my trade at, and she brought her kids with her. And this woman has been consistently driving up into my garage and pulling up into my garage and backing out. I mean, a lot of these people out here where I stay do that. They're infatuated with me, or they're just crazy. Crazy is not politically correct thing to say. I should know better. Uh, they're just mentally ill, I guess. So this woman brings her kids up where I'm at, and I'm like, I'm looking at her. I know exactly who she is when she walks in the door, and she's looking like, do I know who she is? And now I know her name, first and last. And I just think to myself, wow, this girl is really stupid. Now, at first, I can't even say she's a girl. She's a full-grown woman with the gray hairs popping out her hair. She looks like a child. She's really pretty. I mean, I would say this woman she's really pretty. That's all I'm going to say. Because I'm not a hater. Hell, I can acknowledge beauty. And black doesn't crack anyway. She looks really young. I mean, she looks like she could be in high school. And she's not. She's in her 30s. But I was just surprised that she had the balls, the straight up audacity to even come up in my face like she did and I don't even know this woman. I don't know her. I don't have a problem with her. And honestly, she got some cute little kids, but she's been pulling this bull, this stunt. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what's going on with the people, that are infatuated with me, that gives me so much unwanted attention to the point where it makes me a little nervous that I might have to defend myself to the fullest, because I don't know why these people are doing the things they're doing. They're not waving at me. They're not smiling. They're not happy. They just seem to be doing things just to try to get under my skin. And it really doesn't. It just shows me how sick and mental some people are, on top of the constant following me around, parking down the hill. Like I said, you got some people that pull up to the garage. Like I said, if I feel threatened in any way, they gonna feel it. They gonna know it. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be, because I'm not gonna let nobody hurt me. But when I see people doing this stupid little stuff like pulling up to the garage and backing out, all this childish, ignorant shit, I just ignore a lot of it, because half the time I'm not even out at the garage. I just happen to see this stuff because, I see, my windows. I can see my garage when I walk through parts of my place. I can see my garage. So I constantly see this stuff, and it's like, back to this dummy that came up where I do my trade at. I mean, and then she's sitting up there. She looked so nervous, because she should have been. Because, anything could have happened to this chick. You know what I mean? Because at this point, this woman is fully infatuated with me. She's stalking me at this point. And I don't even know who she is. Well, I know who she is now, because she was dumb enough to do something that was just stupid on her part. But I'm like, wow. I don't know. It just never ceases to amaze me. I mean, I expect some of these things from my open enemy. And, you know, I'm just going to leave it at that. I mean, I'm not talking about all people. I'm talking, disclaimer. Here we go with that again. Take it how you want it. At this point, I don't care because it's so stupid to have to keep explaining to people. I'm not talking about a whole race of blah, blah, blah. Y'all should know that by now. So, I mean, if you don't, then if the shoe fits, wear that bitch. Anywho, back to what I was saying. It just seems crazy to me. It just seems crazy that this woman would I don't know, would come up somewhere that's so close and personal to me. I mean, what do you want? My autograph? You know what I mean? What do you want? You want to say that you actually were around me that close? I mean, I could have hauled off and done whatever to her, and her kids, but I'm not that type of person. But it's sickening to me the lengths in which strangers will go to to be around me, to harass me, to do what they do. It's nuts to me. I can't even fathom it. I don't have enough time in the day to barely deal with myself and walking a dog and cleaning up my place and doing little things to take care of who I need to take care of in my household, let alone to be effing with somebody else. It's like you got 3 kids, deal with your children. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, because I'm not the one you want to deal with like that. I'm really not. Tricks are for kids. And this young lady, I don't know what her MO was, but it's like, girl, you one dumb B. Lady, you are one dumb B. You really are. And it's crazy to me that, people do the things that they do. And as pretty as this woman is, it's like, your kids are nice looking, you're a pretty lady, but you must be pretty dumb. You got to be pretty dumb to do the stuff that you just pulled off last week. It was just nuts to me that this woman is in my face and I'm looking at her and I'm just as professional as I can be because, you know, don't give me any inclination to do anything to defend myself. Don't play with me like that. Because it could have went totally left. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, some people don't have the sense God gave them. And if they do, they looking. This is what I mean by people looking for trouble. Who was literally screw around with somebody that they don't know, that's never done anything to them, that's never said anything to the see. And I deal with this every day on a regular. I know I'm beautiful. I know I have a lot of what you bitches want to have, and you open enemies want to have. I have a high self-esteem about myself. I carry myself a certain way. I know that it encompasses a lot. I know that a lot of people wish they could be like me, but the difference is you're not. And I understand by trying to, videotape me or, because I've had people, these open enemies, they come up and they're videotaping, and I've had to say, don't videotape me. It's just that sickening to me that, people, I go to the store and yes, I'm gonna push I'm gonna cash my bottles in. I cash bottles in. I pick pennies and nickels up off the ground. I mean, who cares? I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna not find a way to save money. I'm not a frugal person, but I don't just spend frivolously. But it's just crazy to me what people do. And I just thought, I just putting it out. I just thought this young woman, I can't even say young, she's in her 30s. I just thought this woman was just stupid. And then to bring your kids, I just was like, wow, this woman don't have no sense. I don't know. I'm from the old school. And you don't wrong people that haven't wronged you. And if somebody has wronged you, you cut them off and you let them go before you have to take care of them. You leave people alone. You don't mess with folks. And you damn sure don't mess with kids. That's why I put out a video about y'all get y'all kids and stuff. Because I don't deal with kids. Even if you're in high school, I don't deal with kids. Tricks are for kids. I don't play with children because it can go really bad. It could go to the left really quick. And I don't want to be bothered. And it's like, I just come from a different time. And, I see that, this generation, I can't even say this generation. All I could say is just some people are just sick, mentally ill, and not very smart. Not very smart. Not very smart at all. Not very smart at all. It's sad. I guess you can learn things every day. I'm not open to learning things, but it's just some things just don't, some things cease to amaze me. It's just some things are just crazy. Like, and this woman, she had to know, I know who exactly that she been pulling up to my garage. This woman lives out in Farmington Hills, and she drives out to where I live just to pull into my garage and pull back. She's even stopped and looked at me when I was coming out of my garage. She stopped and looked, and she's done it several times. And I'm like, who is this bitch? This ignorant bitch, excuse my language, but this is what she is. And I'm like, and I don't understand the attention. I mean, it's unwanted. I've never done none of it to these people. I don't know these people. I guess they're just infatuated. Like, they park down the hill. They want me to see them. Okay, I see you. Bye. Keep it moving. I don't give a fuck you park down here. I don't care. As long as you're not trying to put your hands on me, or you're not trying to do anything to make me have to defend myself to the. So see, that's all I'm saying. I mean, I don't play games. It is what it is. But this woman, I just thought it was wild that you would want to get that close to me, and that I know that you're somebody harassing me for an unwanted reason. For some reason I just can't fathom. I don't know. But I know you're doing it. And then you come up to where I am, and we're that close, and your kids are in my care. See, that's some sick shit. You got to be some sick bitch to do something like that. And that would just let me know that you could be possibly dangerous, because you put your kids in a situation where if I was a sick person like you, I could have hurt them. Lord have mercy. Let me get off of here. Today's lesson is we have a lot of sick people in the community, and it's a lot of sick people in the Black community. And I think that in the Black community that we definitely need to, a lot of us, I'm not talking about the whole community, just some of us really need to go get some help. Because if you are that crazy enough to put your kids in a situation along with yourself where you could possibly get your ass towed up and hurt and anything else, by somebody that you're harassing, you're very sick. So, truth seekers, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But I'm going to pray for these people, because I already know what's going to happen if people come up on me the wrong way. And maybe they think it's a game. Maybe they think that possibly things won't happen. But if you put me in a position, like I said before, where I feel like I need to defend myself, then y'all will see what it is.